Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about motivation versus discipline and more into that. I was actually watching a video not too long ago, and they spoke about motivation and discipline and how one is stronger than the other. And I was 50-50. I believe it, but I also disagree at the same time. Because I feel like those two factors of life is really important to be able to balance out. But motivation, it comes and goes. And when motivation leaves you, you're left with a choice literally of, am I going to continue to stay consistent, or am I going to wait for motivation to come back? And that's where discipline comes in, where you make that habit and you continue to keep doing the thing it is that motivation has started. That's why these two factors are both good. I feel like a lot of videos, they make it seem like motivation is the enemy, and people like it's almost like they make it seem like motivation is a disgrace, a disgraceful mindset, or a disgraceful feeling that people should not have. Or they make it seem like it's just not a good thing to have. And I disagree with that, because I feel like even with this, what I'm doing right now, it all started from motivation. But as I continue to keep going, that's discipline that kicked in. And sometimes it's hard, but that's the thing about life. Life is going to be hard. Life is all about decisions and choices, and we cannot sit and rely on something so deeply where it causes us to stop, causes us to stay stuck. Because that's one thing about motivation. You wake up one morning feeling like you could conquer the world, or you feel like you could start that business. And let's say you do set it out. Let's say you did get it started. Let's say you did post your first YouTube video. But then you see it doesn't get as much attraction as the other people that you've seen do it. You see your business is not doing as well. But the thing is about life is there's steps. Things take time. And the thing about like where we're at now, I mean, even with TikTok, I mean, you get so many videos in just one span of time. I feel like that's why YouTube also kind of died down a little bit. People's attention span is not so good. It's like they just jump to and from different types of genres. You could be watching a funny video, and the next thing you know, you could be watching a motivational video. Next thing you know, you could be watching a gaming video. It's like it just jumps topics. And it's hard for people to sit still enough to gain understanding on something, because our mind is so used to just us going, that we never stand still enough to really see the value of what it is that we're doing, if it's good or bad for you. And I feel like when you continue to keep pushing, that's when you start to see success. I mean, you gotta kind of think of motivation and discipline like this. Like, think about the time when you first started riding a bike. Motivation was like that push to get you started. to get you started pushing on those pedals. And then discipline is when you at a constant rate pedaling, pedaling, pedaling. Next thing you know, you're riding a bike. You just rode a bike. That's the way life is. That's the way life is. And sometimes you might fall off the bike, but you got to get back on. You can't wait for motivation to pick you back up and push you again. Now it's your turn to do the pushing. Let that sink in. But that's all I got for today's video. And just remember that life can go both ways. You can either do just let go with the flow and let life push you around, or you could start pushing your own weight. But that's all I got for today's video. And never stop learning. Peace.